let's get to this Ravens game last week. Miami goes to 2-0 with a big comeback where the first half they looked horrible. Third quarter, they didn't look like they were lighting the world on fire either. But then the skies parted, the sun shined through, and the football gods shed light on our Miami Dolphins as they opened the floodgates from hell and they raised holy hell on the stinking Baltimore Ravens and came storming back. Tua, 199 yards, 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter alone, 469 yards, 6 touchdowns on the day. Ian, let's get your thoughts on the Dolphins win over the stinking Ravens.
Well, I have to tell you kind of where I was and what I was doing in my living room downstairs. I've got this IKEA project. I was putting, I was putting together this new piece of furniture, and I said I was going to watch the game. I wasn't going to work on the furniture at all. It was right next to the TV. So I was watching. It's 14-7. It's 20, it's 21-7. It's 28-7. We go to halftime. I'm like, I'm going to start working on this. I'm going to start working on this piece of furniture at halftime. So I'm working on it, right? And then the third quarter starts, and I'm still working on it, watching the TV while I'm working on it. And then the fourth quarter gets there, and I'm still working. But then the one touchdown happens, right? We're only 3 touchdowns away. I'm like, all right, if we can get to within one more, then this could be really interesting, right? We were down 3 touchdowns, excuse me. And then the next touchdown happens. I'm like, all right, I'm not touching this thing anymore. I'm just going to sit here on the floor. I'm going to watch TV and let's see what happens. And then it's within 7. I go and sit on the couch and I'm like, I'm not doing anything more with IKEA. The rest of them, I'm focusing on this game. And my wife and part of my family were downstairs with me, and I was screaming like a little kid. I was, especially when we tied it up, man. I felt when we tied it up, I said, the momentum is in our favor. There's just no way Baltimore is going to come back. But I cannot remember the last time I felt that way about a football game. Yes, the Miami Miracle is wonderful. Yes, that was a Thursday night game against the Raiders where where it was a Fitzpatrick face mask.
Saturday night game,
right? And I felt good about that. But this is different. This is different because our team means something now. Our team has something, they can walk around a little bit with their chests out a little bit more, because guess what? We have given Tua the receivers, the line, the running backs that can help him be more successful. And we talked about this in the offseason, Mike, and we said it, and you and I talked about this a lot. All right, he's had 2 seasons, the worst offensive line in the NFL, no running game at all, minimal guys on the outside, wide receivers from a skills perspective. Tyreek comes in, Teron comes in, and this place, that's exactly what I envisioned Tua could do, because I knew he was the same guy he was from Alabama. He just needed some additional talent around him. Now, I know we're going to talk about this week, so I'm not even going to talk about it, but what an amazing game. And I couldn't even sleep. I couldn't even sleep Sunday night. I think I finally got to bed at 1 a.m. or something like that, but I was exhausted Monday. I'm still catching up on my sleep for the week.